What's up, everybody? Solomon here. I hope you guys all had a fantastic weekend. I took a few days off over the weekend. I posted to Patreon today, actually, an asset that I definitely dived very deep into, and I had seen in 2019. I would have thought that I would have very much so regretted not investing into the asset. There's so many assets out there, obviously, you cannot invest into every single one. But, you know, this one had major partnerships. But come to find out, earlier this year, they essentially abandoned their mainnet, et cetera, et cetera. So I posted everything that I found positive and then kind of gave a caveat at the end of that as well. Just goes to show not everything is 100% positive in this space. That is not to say that projects that have hiccups along the way are dead. It's just, you know, keeping on top of the news and really doing your due diligence and maintaining knowledge about this space is very essential. So, it's a little bit of a tricky platform too. You know, you post these coins and you definitely want to vet out your own research before you post. You know, but if you don't immediately see percentage returns, you know, it's like, well, this guy has no idea what he's talking about. But, you know, all we can do is stay on top of the news, continue to research, continue to post what we find. And, you know, it is a little bit of a grab bag out there right now because we've definitely got FOMO, still FOMO in the market. Bitcoin's right about $19,000 right now today. So, you know, assuming that if it goes up in price and it consolidates, I would assume that we would have another alt run. We will see what happens. This is extremely interesting today. Real quick, if you see any scams on this video or on this video with ads, please do not participate in those. All right, so this is like really cool. I just saw this right when I got home from work today. This has to do with Avalanche. This is Republic's next offering will be litigation tokens in partnership with Avalanche and Roche Cyrulink Friedman. Republic has revealed its next funding vertical today in a unique venture with Avalanche. You may know Avalanche because, you know, with the Flare network, they're definitely utilizing portions of that protocol. And the AVAX token in particular, I guess maybe it's a coin, and Roche Cyrulink Friedman LLP, which looks to be a law firm. Initial litigation offerings, or quote-unquote ILO, will soon bring the multi-billion-dollar asset class to retail investors, according to a blog post. So this first ILO offering will be via Apotheo LLC versus Kern County, state of California, for the allegedly unlawful destruction of 500 acres of hemp, worth approximately $1 billion. Really crazy, though. Created by Ava Labs, Avalanche is a high-performance blockchain that compares well against the popular Ethereum world. Ava Labs is on a mission to create the Internet of Finance with finality of transactions of under 3 seconds. The ILOs will be digital assets, and apparently the tokens will be tradable on Arvial, how do you pronounce that? Rival? I guess it's Rival. Rival, described as a stock market of litigation financing. It was not immediately clear which firm operates Rival Market. I looked at Rival Market too, and I am not sure which firm does operate this because this looks like a very new initiative. The stock market of litigation financing, get up to 50% return on your money by investing in high impact lawsuits. I just thought this was really, really cool. It's just another asset class that comes into tokenization in the blockchain DLT ecosystem. The stock market of litigation financing is how this Rival Market describes itself. 50% plus annual returns, $10 billion plus asset class. Buy and sell tokens that represent shares in a litigation and access a multi-billion-dollar investment class previously unavailable to the public. Now, we do have a little bit more that we can look into for this Republic, which is part of this initiative here. This is their next funding vertical, right? This is Republic. Republic Advisory Services, if you go on to advisory.republic.co, you can find a little bit more about the value proposition that they are offering and a little bit more about their team and tokenomics. So, more so though, sorry, I was reading through all this. All right, so there is, there's a token, DPA, token pre-sale instrument for blockchain companies. Oh, I'm sorry, DPA. was wrong. The token DPA is debt payable by assets. It's a debt security created by the Republic crypto team specifically for token pre-sales. They designed this debt payable by assets system with unaccredited and international investors in mind, but they believe it's best to pre-sell tokens for any project and for accredited and unaccredited investors alike. Now, they have dealt with some pretty decent initiatives here, though. This platform is Build Wealth with Private Investing. I am not affiliated with them whatsoever, by the way. I just saw this today. Access highly vetted private investment opportunities in startups, real estate, video games, and crypto. Looks like they very much so. Where is this at here? Hold on. Okay, so SpaceX, Robinhood, $11.2 million raised and purchased with Republic for Robinhood, $2.35 million purchased with Republic for SpaceX, which we know is Elon Musk, $13.7 million for Carta. Carta is backed by Andreessen Horowitz. I just thought that this was like really, really cool, and I have not seen like initial litigation offerings. This is like completely new to me. I think I don't know if anybody else in this space has really seen something like this in the past, but it looks like to be like a new type of ecosystem and DLT token or the token ecosystem and blockchain. So I am looking forward to see where this goes, very much so. So yeah, check out republic.co. Pay attention to this rival platform here. They have like 0 tweets. Rival.market is the website. And I'll post these links down there for you guys because I just think this is super interesting. All right, now today this was yesterday, suspected Russian hackers spied on U.S. Treasury emails. This is hackers believed to be working for Russia, have been monitoring internal email traffic at the U.S. Treasury and Commerce departments, according to people familiar with the matter, adding they fear the hacks uncovered so far may just be the tip of the iceberg. This has to do with the National Security Council. And very much so as well, they talk about the CISA. This is a division of the U.S. Department of Homeland and Security. It's a cybersecurity and infrastructure security agency. I looked a little bit into this like over the weekend, yesterday, and they do state stuff about blockchain, but it's dealing with food and agriculture. But they are considering blockchain managers in this ecosystem as essential employees. I'm sure there's more here, though. Interestingly enough, today we had Gmail, YouTube, Google Docs, and other Google services hit by a massive outage. I will let you speculate on all of this with these outages, etc. I've seen tweets today saying it means that XRP is going to the moon. I certainly don't think that that's the case, but it's just more of the same. We've seen outages like over the course of this entire year, which is curious to say the least. This is Mbiagi on Twitter. If you do not follow, at EMBIAGI1, and I saw this earlier, and thank you for the tag in this, by the way. This is Securitize. This is NTT Data. NTT Data partners with Securitize for security token platform. Now, these do have tie-ins with Ripple, certainly. NTT Data, subsidiary of NTT Data, Everest, had that, document with ILP and then everything going to the XRPL and et cetera, essentially all the money. But NTT Data is very much so well established in the blockchain and distributed ledger technology space as well. They have multiple initiatives. This is NTT Data partners with Securitize for security token platform. This is from just over the weekend here. So Securitize Japan announced it is partnering to develop a compliant security token platform for the Japanese market. NTT Data has been a part of some high-profile blockchain projects like we spoke about. In Italy, it was the implementation partner in the Italian interbank reconciliation project Spunta, which has more than 100 banks and is in full production. In Japan, there's TradeWaltz, so et cetera, et cetera. SBI and Nomura also have jointly have their Boostry platform. So, there's multiple blockchain initiatives out there, but this is Securitize and NTT Data. And we do know that through the Spring initiative that Ripple invested into Securitize, the compliance platform for digitizing securities on blockchain, and they directly mentioned that Securitize is able to issue security tokens on public blockchains such as XRP Ledger and Ethereum. and the logic of their digital securities protocol ensures compliance is met at the token level. Interesting that we are seeing XRP and Ethereum, or the XRPL and Ethereum, tied together again. We do know that the Central Bank of France back in January stated that CBDCs may be issued and integrated with another distributed ledger technology platform and potentially even interoperate with a crypto asset on that platform. And the two specific examples they give for that are XRPL and Ethereum. And what is the native token of the XRPL? All right, Apple Pay users can now buy crypto. I saw this yesterday as well. This is through Lumi's iOS wallet. Crypto was taken a bit further into the mainstream this week with the announcement that Apple Pay users can now buy a wide range of digital assets through Lumi's iOS wallet. Now it lets individuals buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, Tether, which I wouldn't buy Tether, Stably. I don't even know what Stably is. Binance USD. Go down the list here. Chainlink is on there. Curve is on there. I saw some news about Curve today as well. And last but not least, Dentons joins Hedera Hashgraph's governing council. This is another major law firm. This was over the weekend as well. I think this may have came out Friday or Thursday. Today, public DLT network Hedera Hashgraph. Now, this is like their 16th governing board member. I think that Hashgraph goes up to like, their governing board will go up to, I think it's 35. I'm almost positive it's in the 30s. If not, it's in the high 20s. Announced global law firm Dentons as the latest addition to Hedera's governing council. Dentons joins existing members, including DLA Piper, another law firm, IBM, and Google, bringing the total council participant count to 16. Dentons' initial plans in collaboration with Hedera include utilizing the network to support its clients' fundraising efforts through asset tokenization, an area where Denton already offers legal services. Also in the works is developing and testing smart legal contracts for asset tokenization, using Singapore as a jurisdictional sandbox. Now, we do know that DLA Piper, and Denton is the second law firm to join, as we know. DLA Piper, when they announced their joining of the governing council, just announced recently that they took the initiative and moved beyond offering DLT legal advice, and they're launching their own security token platform, which is called Toko. You can check out Toko here. DLA Piper's website, dlapiper.com. This is Aldersgate DLS launched Toko, a fast, secure, and cost-effective solution for buying and selling high-value assets utilizing blockchain technology. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm getting back into the swing of things here. Haven't made a real video in like 5 days. So if there is news tomorrow, I will certainly present it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you happen to be when you are watching this video. All right, later.